Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name's Toni, Rawlicious you, and I'm going to talk about my iron deficiency at the moment. I've not had iron deficiency since going vegan 16 years ago. Before that, I was struggling with my iron levels. I was fatigued a lot. I was just struggling to absorb as a meat eater. Then I went vegan and it resolved itself. Then I went raw vegan 6 years ago, and it's only really been this year. I feel like there's probably every year I get my levels checked. And I think there was a period last year, or was it when I went traveling to Mexico and Costa Rica? I was struggling with my energy, but I was going through a breakup. A lot of things were happening a couple of years ago. But this year has really been a challenge for me with my health. And I was really surprised. And obviously, most people would share where they've come from, where they're at now. And I'm in the middle stage of this messy part because I'm still challenging. It's still challenging for me. So I wanted to share what I'm doing to support myself. And sometimes I'm not that good learning to love this process. But if it helps you in any way in what I'm doing to support you, if you're vegan or not, raw vegan or not, I feel there's periods of our life that we things come up. That what I am accepting is that your body changes, and I want to support it as best as I can, no matter what people say. And just know that sometimes, no matter how robust your body is or no matter what you're doing, there'll be periods. And I do feel it's more than just nutritional. I feel it's more energetic. And that's what I want to look at both sides so that you get both perspectives. As an intuitive coach, I do feel there's something more going on underneath rather than the physical. So yeah, I never took supplements in my life ever, and I was never against them, but I did lack trust, and I always focused, or at least since 6 years ago, focused on my nutrition to get whatever I was lacking. But we don't live in a perfect world. We don't live in this clean, non-toxic environment. We all have stresses in our life, stresses in even in the toxins around us. And I do feel there's part of me, there's some exposure to mold, especially living in the tropics in the humidity. So I feel there's a part of me, it weakened my immune system. And like I say, no matter how robust or I've got that edge, um, yeah, I felt disappointed for a while, but I think that is holding me back and can hold you back when you think, gosh, I'm doing everything I possibly can. How is this even happening? So I dug deep, and in these times where I'm challenged, this is where I go more within and look and listen, finally listen to what my body is telling me, my soul is telling me. And I am doing the practical steps, which I'll share. My iron is increasing slightly. So 3 months ago, it was at like 12.1, my ferritin, and now it's at 19.1. So it's increasing slowly, but also I just noticed my supplementation, my iron supplement, I was only taking like sort of the maintenance dose, so I've doubled it. I'm taking 4 tablets now, along with vitamin C. This is a must. Take it. It's already got vitamin C in there in the supplement. Do your due diligence as well on supplements, because there's a lot of rubbish out there. So I've got this good quality. I spend quite a bit of money from Live More, good quality ingredients, and I've got the vitamin C in there. But I also combine it with some camu powder and fresh orange juice as well. So I have that as my first thing, as like a tonic every morning. And I would recommend do not drink with caffeine, or at least wait half an hour for caffeine, even like cacao. So I don't have anything until later on in the morning, anyways. And that's where I'm now adding in more green juices, but a specific powder that I've put together. It's got like moringa powder, spirulina, beetroot powder, and there's others that I've put in there. If you do want that, comment down below and I'll share it with you, because I can't remember the top of my head because I make big batches of it. And barley powder. Yeah, there's a few things in there, and I have a teaspoon of that in my green juice every single day. So I make a fresh green juice. I say not every day fresh, but I batch it for like 3 days, my green juice. And I have that. If I sometimes don't have the green juice, I'll put it in a smoothie. And I'm also including at least a Brazil nut every day now for selenium. And I'm having magnesium on the evenings as well. That's supporting, especially as a 40. This is another thing I wanted to share. Coming into changes in hormones. I'm 41. And that's another thing I feel is changing within my body. I'm getting older now. But I don't succumb to the general, because I do live a very different lifestyle. My diet's very different to most. So I want to still support myself and still be aware of what's the potentials I'm going to go through. If, when I'm coming into perimenopause, I don't feel I'm hitting that yet. I think a lot of this struggle around my period, especially because I lose a lot of blood, because especially now when I'm doing cleanses, I have very little blood, but now it's like for a good 2 days. It used to be 7 days of heavy bleed and painful periods, but now it's very little, if any pain at all. But I am exceptionally tired around my period, especially the amount of blood I do lose. So I've got to support myself even more. So green juice really will help you support you. And I do have a free 3-day green juice cleanse protocol. If you are interested in that, it's great for the gut as well. It's good for absorbing iron, or if you've got some iron deficiency, it's a great tool to add within whatever you're doing to support your iron deficiency. That's in the description box actually. And it's getting warm now. I wanted the nice light for the sun, but it's super hot. So I'm doing things physically. Oh, I'm putting in a little bit more protein in my smoothies as well, which I don't normally do. I'm very low protein, low fat, not all the time, but I'm bringing in more green. So a lot has changed over the years recently, because I want to just see, I want to trial and experiment. Because someone can say one thing, and there's so many different diets out there, even within the raw vegan. But I just want to listen to my body and experiment myself and see what happens. And I'm regularly doing the blood test, and I'm seeing how I feel. I'm really intuitive. I'm resting when needed. I haven't got the energy and the recovery when I'm training, because I took some time off training last year, a long while actually, which I feel I shouldn't have done, because now I'm actually struggling. Even the recovery is a lot longer, but that's one because I took a long break, but also because my iron is low. So I am hard on myself at times, but I am reminding myself, and I think it's a good reminder for yourself. Got some mosquitoes out here, guys. Is to don't keep pushing through. And that's something I've always done, because I felt so good on this lifestyle, this diet. I am listening now to really slow down. In the last few years, because of all the challenges I did have, I was struggling emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Now more physically. I think it's all it really is all, it's part of who we are, this incredible vessel. So I am starting to listen to myself a lot more. Even physically, like I said, I felt like I had so much energy, and I do get disappointed where I'm just not able to do what I used to do. But I'm also not accepting at the same time. I know this is a temporary period. I do not buy into this is where my life is, and it's the fact of getting older. I really don't buy into that. I live in this lifestyle. You can do amazing things, and I want to continue to build my health, build my soul. So when I'm incorporating the physical, I'm also incorporating, okay, what are my needs mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? And I do feel we're having a parasitic attack. Look, check into Laurie Ladd. I really resonate with her work. I met her in person a few years ago in LA, and I really do feel a lot of my thoughts that are coming through are infiltrated. They're not mine. I'm seeing a lot of things that, oh wow, this is just not who I am. And I feel like when we're in the lower frequencies, I feel we're getting infiltrated. Now, I don't want to share too much in today's video, and I think it's something I do want to expand on and share more about these energies that are coming in and infiltrating our lives, in our minds, in our body. Not just parasites in the gut, there's parasites in our mind. And I feel like these are really what's I feel for me is exhausting me way more than the nutritional side. So if you feel like you are doing everything, you're doing all the right things, you feel like you're doing the right things. I feel a lot of it is the Bo, come here. It's the emotional body, the nervous system reset, but also the parasitic thoughts. One second. Yeah, really start looking into these parasites that are infiltrating in our world, in society, in our bodies, in our mind. But also look at the nervous system support. Now, this isn't to here to overwhelm you, but what I am doing is just acknowledging that these are something to consider. So meditation and being still and really listening to these thoughts that's coming up, but also checking out like what I'm checking out Laurie Ladd, because I feel when she talks about even Jesus, I'm not religious, but I've really been bringing in Jesus, asking for his support and the essence of God and bringing in that light energy. It's really helping me. And I've never been like this before. And I do feel there's something I feel very in resonance with. So I'm asking for more support, more love, more light through God and Jesus, and looking at how I can really be with this energy and really listen to these demonic thoughts, which are not mine, but also bringing in this light of who we really are. We are these beautiful sacred souls in these vessels. Take care of the vessel, take care of the mind, take care of the emotional needs, the nervous system, take care of your spiritual needs. And I feel that's what keeps us holistic. And now my original channel was called The Wholesome You. So interesting that I started with that, because I never felt whole, but now I'm more into more bringing in these light energies. It's just flies and mosquitoes everywhere. So sorry if this is, I'm just speaking. There's no real structure in these calls recently. I just want to come back and share where I'm at on how I'm feeling and being totally transparent, and especially with AI. I do utilize AI in some way sometimes, but I don't want it making it the whole of who I am. I feel it has a purpose, has a place. It's like with the heaviness, the darkness in the world, I feel there's a space for it all, but at the same time, we want to be real, we want to be authentic, we want to be sharing the truth. And I'm sharing you where I'm at right now in the messiness of it all, and learning how these parasites are infiltrating our minds, and a lot of these ugly thoughts that are coming in are just not mine, like the low self-worth and the depression, the anxiety. Some things are genuine and normal reactions to things, but some aren't, and some are certainly do not feel like that's who I am. So I will be sharing more on that. I've got a lot to say. I've been quiet for some time just because I've been processing, especially this year with the retreat and having the bundles. We have the raw vegan bundle and the plant-based bundle. I really want to start talking more about what's been happening between all of that, where I have just been literally doing still a lot of things, but also sleeping and resting and really listening and hardly training, just building my training back up now. I want to get strong again, but I'm also impatient. So, so it's going to take some time, but that's what I'm doing with the physical side, with the nutrition. But now I'm really stepping into the presence of godlike energy, Jesus. And it's still, it's still all new to me, but I feel in resonance with it somehow. It feels good, and I'm going to gravitate towards what feels good. And that's why I choose the foods, the raw living foods. I choose people, I choose environments that support me. And I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing and not pushing through and burning myself out, and reminding myself is my body has changed. Doesn't mean this is forever, but I'm not want to do what I used to do. Like, it's not possible right now. It doesn't feel like, and and I'll support that without fighting it. So if you do have any questions, do comment below. If you are interested in the powder that I'm making for the iron support, because I feel, vegan or not, there is iron deficiency going around everywhere. Like I said, I was non-vegan and I struggled with iron deficiency. And then I have my free day green juice guide. That's to support you in digestion, just bloat, bloat relief. Because a lot of us who are stressed, we have a lot of bloating, gas, and I want to show you what's possible with nutrition, but also with your presence. So all that's in the description box below. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. Also turn on the bell notification to be notified of when the next videos are. Be feel and stay Rawlicious.